Are you guys looking for a bike that can fit your whole family? Maybe throw all your kids in the back and go for an adventure? Oh, you are? Well, you guys found the perfect video. How's it feel back there?
Good. Not bumpy or anything. It's nice.
What is going on, my beautiful Raspy Riders? Today we're going to be taking a look at the TST Carrier. This bike was designed to be the perfect bike for your family. I mean, look at this thing. Look how long that rack is. You can fit 2, maybe even 3 kids back there. I've seen other e-bikes in this category going for quite a few $100s more. So could this be an affordable option to what I call the minivan of e-bikes? Maybe. I guess we'll find out. Now, I personally don't have any kids, but I do have a wife, and she's gonna help me put this thing to the test later. But first, we gotta jump to the unboxing. Well, it looks like someone at FedEx wasn't having a good day. Hopefully there's no damages on the inside. I guess we'll find out. Mother trucker. Just need a little bit of muscle, that's all it needs. It's got an okay amount of foam. I don't see any visible damages. I think we might be in the clear, guys. Let's see what's in our box of goodies. I think I opened the box upside down. We got a derailleur guard, some tools, pedals, our charger. This is a 2 amp charger and it charges our battery all the way up to 54 volts. Our pack is going to be 15 amp hours. So if you take 15 amp hours, divide that by 2, about 7 to 8 hours of charging time from 0 to full. And of course, we have our user manual. What is this right here? You got some batons to smack people with. They get too close to your e-bike. Bam! Just kidding. I'm not violent most of the time. No, these look like maybe your handrails for the back. Jeez, come on. Oh, there's a zip tie there. Rookie mistake, Raspy. Rookie mistake. The heck is this? I don't know, man. I'm gonna have to figure this out later. Let's keep moving. This bike looks like it's gonna be a very long bike. But I guess that's what you need if you're gonna be carrying passengers in the bike. Because this is, at the end of the day, a cargo bike. I need to get that battery charging. So let's take the keys right here. Pops right on out. Nice little pack. It's going to be easy to take on and off the bike to charge. You can charge the battery while it's still in the frame, but I want to take the battery out right now to keep the frame light so I can work on it. In terms of installation, we got to put on the front wheel, the handlebars, the seat, and I think the hardest part is going to be getting that rack situated. There's probably an assembly video online already from TST. So I'm gonna get this bad boy charging and then work on the bike. I'm gonna see you guys back at the review. All right guys, welcome back. Now that the unboxing is done, let's see what this bike has to offer and go through the specs. We're gonna start down low and talk about how we got some hydraulic brakes. These are dual piston and they're gonna be super helpful for stopping power. But not only that, it's gonna make modulating your brake a lot more easy than cable brakes. And that's gonna be super important when you have passengers on the rear. Because if your braking mechanism is really jerky, then your passengers are gonna feel it. But with hydraulic brakes, it's gonna be smooth stopping power. These brakes are gonna be paired with 180 millimeter rotors, front and rear. And behind that, we have mag wheels. I love mag wheels and they're gonna be a lot stronger than having spokes. On these rims, we're gonna have some 20x4 fat tires. These nice and wide tires are gonna help absorb all the bumps for you and your passenger. Above that, we got some plastic fenders and a little light. This is probably the smallest light I've ever seen on an e-bike. It would have been nice to see something a little bit bigger and brighter. So if you're gonna be doing a lot of nighttime riding, you should probably get an extra light and mount it on your handlebars. The forks that we're rocking are suspension forks. There's no adjustment knobs, but the travel is actually really decent. Moving up top, we have this super tall handlebar. This thing is going to make it very comfortable to ride. You're not going to have to be hunching over or reaching out too far to grab your handlebars. So it's going to feel pretty comfortable in your shoulders and your arms. On the bars itself, we have some nice rubber grips. They are locking and they feel really grippy in the hands. Our hydraulic brake levers feel great. They feel super solid in the hands and feel like they just hit a wall. We have a thumb throttle. It is on the left side, but it appears that if you wanted to, you can move that onto the right. Our display here, if it looks like it's flashing, that's because the frame rate is not the same as the camera. In my eyes, the display looks perfectly fine. It shows us our pedal assist modes, our miles per hour, and a battery bar. It also has a little Bluetooth icon at the top. And that's because you can connect your phone with this to see the battery life as well, and to actually turn this bike from a class 2 to class 3. We'll talk about that a little bit more later. Coming on to the other side, this is my own personal phone holder. Over here we have our 7-speed Shimano shifter and our lever and our grips as well. Moving on to our battery, it is going to be integrated into our frame for a nice sleek and slender design. We have a key over here if you want to unlock the battery, and then just pull it out. You can take this wherever you want to go and charge it, or you can leave it inside the bike. Up top, we have a standard bicycle seat. It would have been nice to see something a little bit wider, but it doesn't seem too bad. Behind the seat, we have a super long saddle right here, and you could fit 2, maybe even 3 kids back here. And the railings on the side and in the front are going to make it super safe for your kids to ride with you. Along with the top railing, we have a railing at the bottom for all their feet. This is going to be much sturdier than pegs. They'll be really comfortable because they can move their feet around to find the perfect spot. The weight capacity for this rack back here is 150 pounds. The rider can be up to 300 pounds, so that's going to be a whopping 450 pounds of carrying capacity. That is some solid numbers, so you should feel safe with you and your children back here. Near those rails, in the center of our frame, we have a center stand as opposed to a regular kickstand. This is going to be really convenient and nice for when you want to work on your bike. It keeps the bike upright, and it even lifts the front wheel for you. At the back of our rack, we have a red reflector. It would have been really nice to see a tail light or brake light. Like I said before, if you do a lot of nighttime riding, you're going to want to get some more lights. Last but not least, we have our motor down here. This is going to be a geared hub motor, and it's going to provide us with 90 Newton meters of torque. And its peak power is going to be 1,300 watts. Judging from my experience, those numbers are going to give us some nice pickup and go. It's not going to be super torquey, but it's going to get you moving. Alright guys, that's going to be it for the specs. Let's take this thing on the road and test it out for ourselves. And then after that, I'm going to go grab my wife and we can put this rack to the test. So keep in mind, we can make this bike go faster. Without any load, we are seeing 20 miles per hour. So if we just go into the app Orbital Sports, I've already made my account, so I'm just going to press class 3 up here. And then it says unlock class 3. It gives you this waiver, this liability waiver. Press agree. Oh yeah. Without any load, we're seeing 29 miles per hour. Now we can take this bad boy on the road. Alright guys, we are outside on the TST Carrier, aka the minivan of e-bikes. We're currently on pedal assist level 1, and we're going 6 miles per hour. My phone GPS is reading what the display shows, so the display is going to be accurate. Let's see how fast we can go if we use throttle. So it looks like the throttle speeds and the pedal assist speeds are going to be a little bit different. Let's use pedal assist on level 2. There's not much more power. We're only going 7 miles per hour. Now it's back down to 6. Interesting. So it looks like pedal assist 1 and 2 don't differ that much. Let's go throttle only on level 2. Okay, there's some power right there. So throttle only on level 2 is 11 miles per hour. So if we go level 3, let's go back to pedaling. So pedaling, we're getting 10 miles per hour. I will say that even though this is a cadence sensor, the pedal assist turns on very quickly. It only takes like half a rotation. Throttle only on level 3, showing a consistent 13 miles per hour. Let's go level 4 pedal assist. Okay, it's climbing. 16 miles per hour. Okay, level 5. I don't know if we're gonna have enough road for level 5. So much pick up and go. Woo! Saw 25 miles per hour right there. And we reached the stop sign. We gotta try that again. Okay, let's see what we can get on level 5 pedal assist. I'm ghost pedaling. I can't feel any resistance at the cranks. So we're going about 23 miles per hour. guys, so it looks like our top speed on level 5 is gonna be 27 miles per hour. We're currently at the mall, and this is where we're gonna do our brake test. This bike has got a lot of kick to it for being a family bike. You better practice some thumb control on that throttle if you have some little kids back there. All right, guys, here's the name of the game. Right here to my left, we have a Lexus. Right when we hit this painted line on the ground, we're gonna hit our brakes and see how many car spaces it takes to come to a complete stop. Let's see how well these hydraulic brakes perform at 25 miles per hour. Okay, here we go. TST Carrier brake test. Let's go! Come on, come on. 25. Ooh. Oh man, we left a long skid mark. So it took us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we pretty much landed in the 6th parking space. So the brakes are going to be powerful enough to lock up your tires. You guys probably heard it in the video. We did end up sliding a lot. So what that tells me is if you switch from these dual sport tires to some street tires, then you're going to be able to grip the road a lot better and probably slide quite a bit less, because these brakes do function really well. They are powerful. This thumb throttle is going to have a very steep curve when it comes to the power you give to the motor. It almost feels like an on, it almost feels like an on and off switch. I'm trying to crawl at like 7 miles per hour here, but it keeps wanting to just go. Your thumbs will be gaining a whole different type of muscle practicing this. It's gonna be a lot easier to control the power levels just by switching down the power modes. We're currently on our way to the park. We're gonna go take some nice pictures and ride around on the grass. The front should feel pretty good off-road, but the rear has no suspension. The fat tires should definitely help with the bumps though. Yeah, I'm going over some bumps right now, and those front forks are pretty decent. What a beautiful day out. Let's hop onto this grass. These 4-inch fat tires just make it so easy to glide over the grass. This will make your kids feel like you're on a roller coaster. Ooh. We have Stonehenge right here. Let me give you guys a tour. Rumor has it they were dropped off here by aliens. If it's a rumor, it must be true. What a nice little pond. I wonder if you can actually eat the fish here. I do see people fishing on the other side. All right, guys, I'm gonna head back, grab my wife, put her in the back rack, and see how this bike performs with the passenger. Guys, we just rode about 10 miles, and our battery bar is showing 3 out of 5 battery bars. The app is saying we have 60% battery life. So 60% left for 10 miles, and I was riding somewhat aggressive. That seems about right. Obviously, if you had some passengers in the back, you would not be riding aggressive like I have been. You'd probably keep it at like 10 to 15 miles per hour. I've been hammering that throttle testing this bike out, and 60%, I'm pretty happy with it. All right, guys, I don't have any kids yet, so I can't really test the rack out, but I do have my wife right here, AKA Mrs. Raspy. All right, so we're gonna put her in the back, and then we're gonna see how this bike handles with a passenger. She weighs closer to maybe like 110, maybe around there.
What do you think I weigh?
we can't say. It's top secret. She says she's about 110.
Maybe 112 right now, but it's close enough. You can fit a little kid back there.
Wow, she's on there, and she said she could fit another kid back there.
Right here, in between, sandwiched in.
Wow, this feels really good. I can feel there's a little bit of weight back there, but it's not bad at all. How's it feel back there?
Good. Not bumpy or anything.
How's the rear seat?
It's nice.
If you put like 30 to 50 pound kids back there, I don't think you're gonna notice much. Oh, we can do a little speed run right here. No, I'm just kidding. I don't want to go too fast with her in the back. The bike still accelerates like it's just me. That's crazy. Oh, there's our mailman. Hey, Jason. Hey, you need to get one of these for your wife, man.
Yeah.
You and your wife.
Alright.
And you can fit your kid back there.
Yeah, I think I can fit both of them. Alright. Yeah, that's a fun bike, man.
It is cool.
Yeah, nice.
I'll see you around, man.
Alright, have a good one.
As a future mom, does this pass your test for a family bike?
Yes, yes, yes.
All right, guys. Well, there you have it. The TST Carrier, a solid family bike. I'm gonna wrap this video up here. If you guys are interested in this bike, please check out that link in the description. If I have any discount codes, I'll also leave it there. If you guys have any questions or comments, leave them down below. Please give this video a thumbs up and a like, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.